22 сентября 2013 года. Я в международном аэропорту города Лиме в Перу. Летел вчера вечером. Переночевал в отеле. Сегодня уже нужно лететь в другое место. Город Cuzco. Это древняя столица инков. Этот аэропорт находится на самом краю Тихого океана. Там в вечном тумане видится берег. Сегодня утром шел такой моросящий, мелко моросящий дождь. Это потому что холодное течение Тихого океана со стороны Антарктиды движется в эту сторону, и в результате возникает этот туман и водяная пыль. Час полета, и я в городе Cuzco. Это южноамериканская Мекка для туристов, потому что это как гейт в Мачу-Пичу area. Cuzco — это крупный город, который самый древний в этой части Америки. Древнее всех Буэнос-Айреса, Сантьяго. Это International Airport, немножечко ширенький. Людей здесь хватает. Самолеты, похоже, летают чуть ли не каждые полчаса сюда, из столицы Лиме. Это перуанский национальный флаг. Две полосы красные по краям, в середине белая полоса. Строение здесь в основном низкоэтажное, в основном серого или темно-песочного цвета. По этой улице в одну сторону транспорт движется. Я приехал в отель. Национальный флаг Перу. Довольно красивый. Это отель, в котором я остановился, называется Сам Кузко. С такими разными балконными выходами.
Chao, muchas gracias por todo.
Кузко. Это громаднейший храм, хотя с виду не подумаешь. Я думаю, что он даже, наверное, по вместимости больше, чем Нотр-Дам-де-Пари.
Let me tell you that Mr. Felipe is going to be waiting for us near to the exit, okay, on the other side of the mountain. If you want to leave something in the car, you can do it. It is completely safe, okay, to leave your belongings here in our car. Stone wall. This is something that you are going to see everywhere. Incas used to build their constructions in rocky mountains, in places where the material of construction was already there. At least in 95% of the cases, the stone was already there. Okay? Also over there on the left side, it's like a circular construction. What you can see over there used to be a water reservoir. In the upper part there was like a tower. But Incas used small stones to build that tower. As they used small stones, Catholic priests ordered to send those stones to Cuzco to build houses, to build churches. The part where we can see the huge rocks are in this area, and this is the part which is very well preserved. Okay. Also, this place that we are going to see now used to be just a temple, just a ceremonial place, like a church. Nobody used to live here, no houses. Incas used to live in Cuzco, near to the main square, and they only used to come here in special occasions. Okay. So we are going to start walking. This is one of the theories. I'm going to show you more different here. You are going to walk in Ollantaytambo, you are going to walk maybe 1 hour and a half on the sand. In Machu Picchu, 2 hours and a half on the sand, noche.
So the sun is strong in Machu Picchu too, you're saying?
It is warmer there, but the sunlight is stronger here because of the height.
But still strong.
But Machu Picchu is warmer. Machu Picchu is the gateway to the jungle, hot, humid.
Oh, okay.
From here you can see better the temple. All what you can see here is the temple. Not exactly this construction. This wall is a kind of protection, but the temple is this area. When the archaeologists came here, they did some excavations, and they found on the upper part of this mountain the foundations of the water reservoir. Archaeologists found behind that rock and a small Inca cemetery. But the most important things were found in the middle of this square, underground. Down there they found idols, pieces of pottery, ceramic, and they found ashes. That is why they say that the ceremonies were held in this area, no? Not in the upper part of the land. Too much coincidence. Let me show you the highest and the heaviest rock. About the conquerors, how did they find Cuzco? It was easy for them. They didn't have to walk on the mountains or in the jungle with the mosquitoes, nothing like that. They only had to follow the paved road from the north of Peru to Cuzco. And every so often on those roads, it was possible to find a tambo. Tambo means lodging place. You're going to hear that in Peru, there are some small towns with that word, tambo. Ollantay tambo, Paucar tambo, Urcos tambo, tambo machay. Tambo means lodging place. So every so often on those roads, it was possible to find a lodging place, a tambo. And today we are going to see one of those tambos. Today we are going to visit Tambo Machay. So we are going to arrive there in a few more minutes. But Tambo Machay is not located near to the road. To go to Tambo Machay, we have to walk. We have to walk 10 or 15 minutes to go there. And let me tell you that Tambo Machay is going to be the highest point in our visit. The highest point where you are going to be actually in Cuzco, 3,800 meters, 12,000 feet. And if some of you had problems with the altitude, or if you are not feeling well, I will suggest you to wait on the car, because to go there, we have to walk, right? It's not right next to the road like in the case of Sacsayhuaman. We have to walk 10 or 15 minutes to go there, okay? And that is also the highest point where you are going to be in Cuzco, but it's up to you, it's your decision. In this case, our car is going to be all the time at the entrance. So maybe some of you can walk half of the way, and then if you decide, you can come back. Mr. Felipe is going to be all the time at the entrance, okay? And what we are going to see now, Tambo Machay, as I told you, used to be a lodging place, but Machay means hidden, private or hidden lodging place. Archaeologists presume that that is a place where only noble people or even the Inca king used to go there to rest, to relax, but mostly to meditate before the ceremonies in Cuzco. And there we cannot see the whole construction, we can only see part. We are going to see just 40% of the construction, but that 40% is original, okay? It's a small part, but that is not a small part is original. And there in Tambo Machay, we are also going to see some fountains that were ceremonial fountains to make some rituals, purification rituals mostly. And there is also a small lookout tower. But also on the way to Tambo Machay, there is a market. But just in case, let me tell you that most of the products that they sell there is synthetic, okay? Most of the products that they sell are acrylic, synthetic, okay? Besides, right now we are going to go to visit Tambo Machay, right? Not the market. We are going to visit Tambo Machay. On the way we are also going to see Puca Pucara, the Inkenco. Probably you saw in your itineraries that we also have included a visit to a workshop, right? It's a project from our office, from Color Travel. And then at the end we are going to visit Coricancha, right? Sign of prosperity, protection, good luck. The day on which we finish the construction of a house, we have to put on top of the roofs 2 small oxen made of clay. Also with the oxen, you're going to see that there are crosses. There are crosses because most of the people in Cuzco are Catholic. In some houses, you're going to see 2 small pots, 2 small vessels, and the idea is to put in one of them the holy water, and on the other one, chicha. Chicha is a kind of beer. This beer has 5% of alcohol. In some houses, with the oxen, you're also going to see small ladders. Ladder represents prosperity. In some houses, you're also going to see the Peruvian flag, red and white. And well, you can also see that most of the houses were built using the adobes, the mud bricks. This material of construction is cheap, but those are not solid constructions. And most of the houses are covered with the tiles. That is an Spanish influence, right? Those tiles. At the time of the Incas, as I told you, they used to have thatched roofs, right? Made of wood, bamboo, and then straw. Also, if you see in front, on the right side of the road, you're going to see an archaeological site. And the name of this place is Puca Pucara. It's an original construction. Puca means red color, and Pucara, fortress, red fortress. It used to be a lookout tower, a watchtower, in front on the right side of the road. It used to be a watchtower. As it used to be a watchtower, the construction is simple. Small stones, irregular stones, right? Irregular construction, right? Simple. A lookout tower. This lookout tower has a visual connection with the place that we are going to visit now. So we are going to get off in a minute. We are going to get off the car in a minute, and we are going to start walking. And this is also the way that Incas used to take to go to the Sacred Valley. That is the way that they used to take, the one that we are going to take now. But this road is, well, the part that you can see now is a reconstruction, no? The part which is in front. As I told you, our car is going to be here all the time. Mr. Felipe is going to be here all the time. So This is the Momachan. This is the lodging place. The bad evil ones, they have the picture. You can cross the bridge over there and you can go up. This is
Вчера в Лиме была очень кислая такая погода, туманная. Прохладно, 16 градусов, а здесь вовсю кочегарит солнце. Может быть, даже я уже получил немножечко сверх нормы. Вечером посмотрим. И сейчас подул немножко уже прохладный ветер, то есть погода меняется ежеминутно. Обычно покажу свою комнату в гостинице, где остановился. Город Cuzco. Висят картины на стене в местном колорите. Комнатенка маленькая, громаднейшей балкой, и самое интересное здесь вот это рельеф потолка и стен, как будто там стены и потолок сделаны из камня, каменной кладки. Потом поверх просто заштукатурено глиной. Ровно настолько, чтобы камни не были видны, но что они выпирают, это вполне очевидно. Это маленький клозет. Туалет тоже в таком же масштабе. Ванночка. Здесь окошко с интересной форточкой вот так открывается. Сразу видно, что здесь температура позволяет людям такими несерьезными закрывалками пользоваться. Ну, в конце хочу еще навести объективно огни ночного Cuzco. Это крыша. Это продолжение гостиницы, видимо, крыло другое. Там труба, луна светит, а вон то огни, это все Cuzco. Дома, которые сидят на холмах. Сам город, центральная его часть, находится в котловине. И аэропорт тоже в котловине. Сегодня, когда самолет приземлялся, его трясло из стороны в сторону, потому что воздушные потоки здесь, видимо, очень серьезные. Завтра перебираюсь в новое место. Называется The Secret Valley.
Okay. You can also see there the alpacas, alpaca huacayo that looks like a sheep, alpaca suri with a long wool. You can also see there the guanaco. In Peru there are just a few. Here they only have 2 guanacos. They are also wild. They are usually in the upper part. And there are 2 different types of lambs. Lama cara, short wool. Lama chaco, long wool. Right? Let me show you first the alpacas. To see tourists every day. They will suggest you also to stand up on this side so maybe you can take a better picture from here.
You're very hungry.
Let me suggest you to stand up here so the alpacas can come on this side and you can take also a better picture.
Hey, good boy. No. Hey, good boy. No. What is up eating? Oh, picky, aren't
There is a different texture, like this one versus that one.
right now?
And a scarf made of vicuña spider cost at least $1,000. Vicuña. There are also guanacos over there. Can you see the guanacos walking up there on the mountain? On the mountain there are two.
Oh yeah,
Big ones. Right? Those are the guanacos. But they are wild. They don't want to be in contact with people.
They're aggressive, aren't they?
Also guanacos. Guanacos and vicuñas are aggressive.
So summertime is the same time?
See them in Arequipa, Colca Canyon, and also in Machu Picchu. There are a few. In this area there are also just a few. Unfortunately, even now people try to kill them with the idea to sell those feathers, to make rituals, to make ceremonies. In other cases, people try to kill them with the idea to drink their blood. It is said that if a person drinks their blood, they are going to have a long life. That is why now there are just a few. Let me show you also this part. Here, you're going to see a group of weavers.
I'm good.
Here you are going to see a group of artists. They were chosen because they are the best ones in their communities. And now they are very well organized. Now they are working together. Now they are exporting their products. What they do is that they try to make 10 or 15 similar pieces and they sell it to a hotel or to a restaurant, for example. Similar pieces because each one of the pieces are unique. What she's doing now is a table running. Take a look also at the colors. Those are just the natural colors of the animals. 22 different colors of alpacas. It's not like sheep, you know, most of the sheep are white, a few brown, a few black. In the case of the alpacas, 22. And this is the baby alpaca fiber also. That is why the threads are so fine, right? Baby alpaca wool. But what you can see here is the llama's wool. This is coarse, this is rough, so we can only use it to make ropes like this or sacks to keep inside potatoes. You are going to see that they are all wearing their traditional clothes that are very similar one from the other, but the biggest difference is on the hat. That is how we can recognize where are they from. Take a look also here. at the work that he is doing. They also use different techniques. In some cases they use sticks, in other cases they just use their hands, in other cases they use bones. Take a look also how fast she's working. She's working fast, but it's still, it is going to take at least 2 months. There are three-dimensional designs, maybe 5. So that depends on the design, simple or complicated. Take a look also how she has to keep in mind all the time what color is next, what design is next. In one line she's making some flowers, in the other one rivers, in the other one mountains, and she has to keep in mind all the time what color is next, what design is next.
Design bande de.
They need to have good memory, good eyes, and they also have to be very,
This is
very
just
patient to work. They cannot make a mistake. Very, very complicated. Take a look also at the colors and the design. Natural, dark colors. Those colors are going to last forever. We already saw tapestries in museums in Lima, Cuzco. There are tapestries that were made 1,500 years ago, and the colors are still intact. Take a look also where is she sitting. She's sitting on the alpaca's skin. She's soft, comfortable, but also can you imagine being there for hours and hours, at least 6 hours per day. But they are not here all the time. They are only here for a week or 10 days, and then we can see a new group of people. But they are all from here. They are all from Cora.
They all have different style hats. Does it mean different things?
Different communities.
Ah.
And in some cases, if they have flowers, it means that they are single. In some cases.
She's here for 6 hours. Does she take a break though? To loosen up her legs?
Yes, yeah, especially because of their legs. Yeah. Let me show you more. Let me show you this. Yeah. Take a look of this. This is from the alpaca suri, right? Those are the natural colors from the animals. This is baby alpaca. Here you can see, well, this is similar from what some of you saw yesterday in Inca's expression, flowers, lichens. Let me show you something that you didn't see yesterday. This is the Inca shampoo. This is a root. The name is sachaparacay, and this is what people use in the countryside at the time of the Incas, and even now in some places they still use it to wash their hair, to wash their clothes, to wash the alpaca's wool. Sachaparacay is the name of the root. Let me show you also this. Here inside of the pots you can see the alpaca's wool. Of course this is just an example. In their communities they have huge ones. Right? Take a look also in the lower part, the alpaca's manure. That is what they use instead of firewood. There are some places where there are no trees, no bushes, so they can only use the alpaca's manure. And that actually doesn't smell bad because that is already dry. You see behind, you can also see the natural colors. Take a look also of this. One is synthetic, one is acrylic, made in China. The other one, made in Coral, using natural colors, alpacas. Right? Bright
Entonces
colors.
podemos ver según los colores de los colores que están acá, los colores que dan las diferentes plantas. Vamos a ingresar, por favor.
Una maqueta de más o menos cómo viven en sus comunidades, ¿no?
There is also another artist here. People that you can see here in Aguanacancha are still Incas descendants. Sometimes the tourists ask about the Incas, right? Where are the Incas? Why they disappear? Where did they go? They didn't go anywhere. People that you can see here are still Incas descendants. They speak Quechua. The traditions are the same. Music, dances, food, ceremonies, all that. Right? So the good part in Peru is that the culture is alive. You can see the Inca ruins and Saman, right? But the culture is alive here.
That's good.
Right? And in this case, well, as I told you, now they are very well organized, and now they are also teaching the rest of the community how to do this work, but not to everybody. People need certain skills, patience, right, to do to do this work. All those pieces are unique, and the design appears on both sides. Right? She's also making a table runner, and those designs are also the designs that they have been passing from one generation to the other since the time of the Incas. Right? Exactly. They have been passing that from one generation to the other. They speak Quechua and Spanish. They are bilingual.
And they are living kind of in a small town that's their school or education system.
Yes, here in Corao there are 3 schools, and there is a small hospital also. They are going to be sent to the oven with the empanadas, but we only eat them in special occasions, weddings, birthdays, holiday, something special. Because of this. Do you want to try this? A piece of this? Take a piece. This is just bread. It's not the empanada. Would you like to try a piece of this?
Just the bread. That's what they put the empanada in?
Well, the empanada is sweet.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
sweet?
Sweet. This is just bread. Do you want to try a piece? Later, if you want, you can come back. You can try the empanada, or you can here. Do you want to try it? This is the empanadas, 2 soles. Okay? Let me show you another place also here. Me falta un hito.
Did you give him one and her two?
She's double under. He's doubled up.
Uno me falta
How do you need
entonces.
another one? Did you get two? He's probably